Well, hello, good evening, and welcome. I'm just doing a voice check, and it seems to be okay. Still a little download going on here, so I'll play a little music. Rock Robs, everything okay? Can you hear me fine? Maddie, good evening. How are you doing? Loud and clear. Okay. 5% more left of the download. Hopefully, it'll all go smoothly. But while I'm getting all sorted, I'll just play a few songs for you. Turbo Turtle Racing tonight live, LMU, GT3 and some hypercars out, and the circuit tonight is Brazil. So let's get going, and I'll be back with you very, very soon.
Yo, yo, welcome to the scene. Check it loud and clear. Turbo Turtle Racing League. Feel the vibe right here. Down by the shore, where the cool tide flows, Turbo Turtle Zoom, everybody knows. Gavinbass1, live commentary that's smooth. Every race I thrill feels like we're on the groove. You hear me? Feel the energy, feel the rush, don't you wait. This is the place where the fun can't be late. Turbo Turtle Racing League, come ride with the team. Feel the adrenaline, living life in a dream. Turbo Turtle Racing League, get on with the thrill. Racing through the turns, we're gonna keep it real. Hypercars, it's a wild rush. Zooming with the turtles, oh, we're never in a hush. The starting lines ablaze, hear the engines roar. Come join in the fun, let's race some more. Feel the good vibes, feel the love around. Racing on the waves where happiness is found. No time for worries when the turtles take flight. Turbo Turtle Racing League, we're shining so bright. Turbo Turtle Racing League, come ride with the team. Adrenaline, living life in a dream. Turbo to the Racing League, get on with the drill. Racing through the turns, we're gonna keep it real. So sign up, don't wait, bring your friends along. Action from start to finish, feel the vibe so strong. On this turbo track, we united and free. Turbo Turtle Racing League, where we're meant to be. Turbo Turtle Racing League, get a call in the air. You know you want it, come join us if you're there. Turbo Turtle Racing League, it's where the fun is right. Live commentary, Gavinbass, let's race tonight.
Turbo Turtle, racing live. Gear up now, let's dive. Lights flash, engines roar. Gavinbass guides us hardcore. From the shell to the track, we're spitting sparks. Feel that heart attack. GT3s and hypercars, adrenaline fuel, we're rising stars. Watch them drip and slide, witness the rush, catch that ride. Hit that turbo, feel a surge, in the zone, let the race emerge. Every turn and every clash, we're in this league, let's make a splash. Turbo Turtle Racing League, join us now and feel the speed. Turbo Turtle Racing too. Turbo turtle racing fire. Our anthem lights the night anew. Schedule marked, it's game day. Grab your crew, let's race away. With every lap we rise and shine. Turtles and turbo, it's our time. From the start we're in a race. Determination in every trace. Competitive cheers and laughter rings. This league's about the joy it brings. Hit that turbo, feel a surge. In the zone, let the race emerge. Every turn and every clash, we're in this league, let's make a splash. Turbo Turtle Racing League. Join us now and feel the speed. Turbo Turtle Racing League. On this track we plant the seed. You hear me? Turbo Turtle Racing fire. Our anthem lights the night anew. Get involved, sign up today. Your chance to race, don't delay. Feel the rush, feel the thrill. Join the league and catch that chill. See the colors flash and glow. Everyone's invited. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Turbo Turtle Racing League. Join us now and feel the speed. Turbo Turtle Racing League. On this track we plant the seed. You hear me? You want you to race and fire. Our anthem lights the night anew.
Turbo turtle, listen tight, revving engines through the night. We're racing fast, ain't no time, the league awaits. Feel the prime. Under the neon lights, the shells are gleaming bright. Turbo turtles on the track, they'll take flight. Adrenaline high, feel the surge in your veins. Gavinbass calling all the races, it'll drive you insane. Yeah, get involved, don't wait for the call. Roaring engines come and join us all. Turbo Turtle Racing League. Racing legends that you never believe. Turbo Turtle Racing League. Against the odds, yeah, we'll never leave. GT3 hopper cars, action so insane. Turtles going hard, it's a total hurricane. Each turn a battle, watch them slide and grip. Speeding past the danger, let the ego rip. Live commentary, you shouldn't miss a beat. Gavinbass bringing heat. Feel the seat, sign up, lace your turtle shoes tight. It's your moment now. Join the speed, feel the pulse of the crowd. Turbo Turtle Racing League. Burning rubber with the vengeance you'll see. Turbo Turtle Racing League. In the fast lane we ride wild and free. involved. Sign up now. Feel the thrill of the speed and the crowd. Turbo Turtle Racing League, where the fastest rise. Turbo Turtles on the road, hear our battle cries. Turbo Turtle Racing League, forever in the game. We'll roar through the night, forever we'll race. Turbo Turtle Racing League, yeah, you heard me. Join the fun. Turbo Turtle Racing League, rev it up, let it go. Welcome to the show. Racing hearts, burning dreams. It's a wild rodeo. Cruising down the asphalt, GT3s in line. Hypercar screaming like a shot of dynamite. Welcome to the Turbo Turtle League. Feel the heat rise. This is where you fly. This is how we ride. Oh, feel the roar. Engines dominate the floor. Oh, trust the thrill. Racing beats like a drill. Gavinbass1 on the mic, calling every turn. This is the fever pitch where the rubber meets the burn. Welcome to Turbo Turtle, racing like never before. This is back in madness, can't take it anymore. Speed demons on the asphalt, chaos on the track. Buckle up, hold tight, ain't no turning back. Watch the rivals clash, fierce as fire and ice. Hypercars flashing by, living on the edge of life. Ignition set to overdrive in the heat of the night. Turbo Turtle Racing, man, it's out of sight. Oh, feel the roar, engines dominate the floor. Oh, trust the thrill, racing beats like a drill. Gavinbass1 on the mic with that passionate twist. In the Turbo Turtle League, you don't wanna miss. Yeah! Welcome to Turbo
Well, good evening from Gavinbass1, live from Interlagos in Brazil. Well, good evening from Gavinbass1, live from Interlagos in Brazil. We've got 8 minutes left of quali, and if anybody is listening, would you just let me know that the game sound is coming through and everything is coming through. Going live down now to the track. Oh, thankfully it has come up, and we seem to have a bit of action going on already. So, yeah, let me just get everything sorted out, and I'll stay with you on this quali mode at the moment, and let's see who's doing what. Good evening, Keen Kyle. New to the league and unfortunately don't have Interlagos. Could you just confirm with me, Mr. King? Am I coming through loud and clear and the visuals coming through loud and clear? I would much appreciate it if you just let me know that the game sound and the commentary is coming through loud and clear. Let me know. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. So looks like everybody's driving a GT3 car this evening, and I'll just go back onto this screen very, very quickly. G Magio's out with tonight in the BMW. Then you've got Paskin out with us tonight in the McLaren. Vinima is driving the BMW, and M Hawk is driving the Ford Mustang this evening. The Ferrari's being driven by R Calci, and Jay Beam's driving the BMW. Then you've got the Ford of B Redact. So he's in tonight, and D Bean is with us tonight as well. Let's just see where he went. Yeah, he's driving the Lexus tonight, that lovely black car. Then you've got Robert Rockford. He's driving the Lexus tonight in the lovely Castrol GT colours. And then you've got P. Sonschnell. He's driving the Porsche 911 by the looks of it tonight. Then on 11th position there, you've got C. Foreman. He's driving the Mercedes. And A. Smeeks is driving the BMW tonight. L. Rashinsky is driving the Lexus. And P. Tuff is driving the Mercedes. Lastly, but not leastly, is T. Schnapp, and he is driving the Merc this evening. Now, he's showing to be in a Porsche 911, so I might just have to go off the game ever so slightly when it starts and do a little bit of a restart. Maybe it will start itself and reset the cars for me. I'm not really actually sure. In fact, to tell you what I'm doing, I will go, let's see, I will go to the, just forgive me at the minute, I'm just going back to the mug shot, and I'm just going to do a quick restart of the game. Just forgive me, this will only take a little minute. So we're back live, and I hope again I'm coming through loud and clear. I think I am, and Sheep is in the Merc. Scap is in the Merc. Good evening to you. Again, I'm just doing another quick sound check. Just let me know that the game sound and everything is coming through correctly. On with M Hawk. Everything is good. Thank you very, very much indeed, Wizard. Thank you very, very much for that. Just getting a few things set up in the background, and then we will be ready to rock and roll. Just forgive me, just a few things to sort out with the stream before I can go properly live.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
So they're all lining up and they're getting ready for this Grand Prix this evening. Brazil.
Formation lap has started.
So we're up and running. Maggio in the BMW from the McLaren of Paskin. Then you've got Yema, Venema. He is driving the BMW. M-Hawk 777 in the Ford Mustang and Calby in the Porsche 911.
Green flag.
And they're away. Interlagos, Brazil GT3 race with a Turbo Turtle Racing on a Tuesday night with Gavinbass1 on the comms. A 1 hour race, 15 cars on the track, and there's going to be some amazing battles going on. So there's already a big battle between Maggio and Ian Paskin and Richard Venema. On board with Peter Sonal. He's driving the 911. Oh, he went straight back into the back of that Mercedes there. So Tim Schaap got a right old bump there. But on with the leader, and it is Giuseppe Maggio. He's out front in the BMW from Ian Paskin in the McLaren. This happened last week. These two's had a great old battle. Let's jump on board inside the cockpit of the McLaren and see how he's getting on. Trying to make a move up the inside is the McLaren, sorry, the outside, but the BMW is holding him. And Giuseppe Maggio having a really, really good defensive race so far from the McLaren of Ian Pascal. Then you've got Matteo Hawk. He is in the black Mercedes there, coming very closely in P3. P4 is Ranjiv Kalsi, and he is just being taken there, by the looks of it, by Richard Venema. So a lovely move early on there by Venema. Justin Beams, he is in there in the BMW. So, yes, he is. He's driving the BMW. Then you've got the two Lexuses of Darren Bean and also Robert Rockford now in P8. Tim Schaap's down in P9 in the AMG Mercedes. And then Peter Sohel, he's in the 911. Luke Rushinsky is in P11. And he's trying to make a move, or Anthony Smeeks is trying to make a move on him. Let's go on with Smeeks. On the outside, going down the start and finish line, down towards the Senna S's. Oh, the Lexus and the BMW having an absolute scrapper round down towards the Senna Benz. But look at that, the BMW just steals it from the Lexus. Oh, it's nip and tuck between these two cars at the moment. Oh, big mistake, big mistake. Craig Foreman, as always, driving that beautiful duck egg blue and orange AMG Mercedes. Gerhard Bergen, he's back in P13, driving the Ford Mustang. Then you've got Lucas Rushinsky in that black Mercedes, and right back at the rear is Per Tuff, driving the AMG, blue and black AMG Mercedes. On board with Ranjiv. Driving the Porsche 911. Let's go on board, see if he can make any work of this nice maroon coloured BMW. Great action shots from inside the cockpit. Anybody just tuning in, it's Gavinbass1 and this is LMU GT3 racing at Interlagos in Brazil with the Turbo Turtle racing on a Tuesday night, and a very, very good race so far. Back to the leader, and Giuseppe Maggio in the BMW, still from Ian Paskin, but Maggio is now tracking down in P3 very nicely, and these three have got quite a way away. That 911 of Ranjiv Kalsi trying to make a move now on the BMW of Richard Venema. Looks like a lovely olive green coloured 911. One of my favourite cars, and I'll let you in a wee secret. I've got one. I do indeed. Here we go into the left-hander. Once again down into the Senna Benz, and this beautiful olive green Porsche 911 of Ranjiv Kalsi is trying so hard to make a move. Has a look in the inside. Is he given room? No, he's not. He's got spun out there. And that's a disaster for the 911 as he tried that inside move there, but he just got tapped. Not too sure whose fault that was, but I'm sure there might be a little inquiry into that one. Let's go down with Richard Venema. Good little battle going on here. So that Mercedes of Tim Schaap from Peter Schrummel, then Richard Venena, then Anthony Smeeks. All in a nice, really good four-ball race here. So that's Mercedes, Porsche 911, BMW, Venema trying to make a move now. What an absolute scrap going on here in for P7, 8 and 9. On by Anthony Schmeeks. He's doing some damage in that Ford Mustang and he's really picking up the pace, jumping on board with him. Gerard Bergen right behind them there in the Ford Mustang. He is torturing the back of that BMW of Anthony Schmeeks. Let's go on board and see if he can make a move. On board with the Ford. Great battling going on between these four indeed. Absolutely super battle. Robert Rockford up in the P6 there in the Castrol Oil colours, that beautiful green, red and white livery of that Lexus. But right behind him, he has the BMW of Justin Beams. So Rockford having much better race tonight. His first couple of races were pretty well ruined, but tonight he seems to be on a really good stride and he seems to be keeping away from any trouble and damage. That Castrol Oil, he just flashed the lights at me there. Go ahead there, Rockford. He loves flashing those old lights. But Justin Beams not letting him away whatsoever. Definitely not. That BMW is staying right on the tail of Rockford. Gonna go down to Jared Bergen now. Oh, beautiful move there. Absolutely beautiful move by that most beautiful Ford Mustang of Bergen. Class move up into P9. Back in P12. Looks like the two Mercedes AMGs are having a good old battle together. That's Tim Shap and Per Tuv, I think. Tough. Mercedes versus Mercedes on Matisse Schnapp at the moment. The Porsche 911 of Rangev Kelsey. He is in P14 and Lucas Rashinsky is in the pits, and I've got a feeling he has retired from the race. That's unfortunate for him. But back to the leaders. Giuseppe Maggio is in the lead at this moment in time, still from the McLaren of Ian Paskin. Mikhail Hawk is 3.2 seconds behind that. And Robert Rockford, he's in P5, chasing down Darrell Beam. Let's go back on with Rockford. "45 minutes left of this race, so there'll be pit stops being made and all sorts of different strategies. But Rockford trying to reel this guy in, 2.6 seconds behind. But again, this week, these two guys absolutely giving it loads. That's Ian Paskin and Giuseppe Maggio, Mercedes versus McLaren. Mikhail Hawk is pushing and getting very close to the two front runners there in the Ford Mustang. Number 777, and that's Mikhail Hawk. Oh, I love the sticker on the front of his car. Does that say GB1? I think it might. Mikhail will let me know, but that looks like GB1 on the front. Looks like he's giving Gavinbass1 a wee bit of promotion on that beautiful Ford Mustang. Ranjav still plodding away there. That's Kelsey in the Porsche 911, that olive green, beautiful GT3 Porsche 911. Absolutely gorgeous cars. Justin Beams, he is now trying to make a bit of progress now in this BMW. He's chasing down Rockford. Let's jump on board with that BMW driver and see what it looks like out his front window. Let's ride on board with Justin Beams as he's trying to make a move on Robert Rockford. Very technical part of the course here, and you just got to get these corners absolutely 100%. Don't run off the track whatsoever. But right now, Justin Beams making a really good job in that BMW. You can just see very, very clearly now how close that BMW is pulling in the Lexus of Rockford here. Wonder, could there be a move? Back with the leader, Giuseppe Maggio. He is now 1.5 seconds away in that BMW. The McLaren of Ian Paskin trying his damnedest to make some moves here. But as always, Giuseppe Maggio, very, very solid, very, very, very accurate on the track. And that BMW holding first position. And I must say, the livery of the BM tonight is beautiful in that Alpine colour that they've got, along with the blue and the green stripes. Oh, absolutely beautiful livery, sir. Love it. Paskin in that most beautiful for McLaren. So just a little bit of information. Let's see if there's a little battle going on somewhere. Yes, there is. Looks like Anthony Smeeks is trying to make some sort of a move now on Richard Venema. So the BMW, that red and white BMW, making a move and trying to get onto the back of Richard Venema. But yeah, a wee bit of information. All different types of cars out here tonight and all different types of engines. The Porsche 911 is a GT3 R992. It's a 4.2 litre engine. It's just a naturally aspirated V6 engine. But the BMW M4 GT3 P58, it's a 3 litre. It's an inline 6-cylinder engine with twin turbos. It's a flying machine. The Lamborghini Huracan, I don't think there's any out tonight, and the Audi R8s are 5.2 litre, and they're naturally aspirated V10s. The Mercedes AMG GT3s are a massive 6.2 naturally aspirated V8. The Ford Mustangs are a V8 also, and the Ferrari 296 is a 3 litre twin turbo V6. The Aston Martin Vantage, it has a 4 litre twin turbo V8, and the McLaren, it's really enjoying that little V8 twin turbo 4 litre engine inside there in the rear. But a good old battle going on here with Smeeks and Venema. Drag race into turn 1. Can Smeeks make the move here from P8 into P7? No, he can't. I don't think so, not at the moment. But he's trying very, very hard against the BMW there of Richard Venema. So BMW's having a real ball out there for 7 and 8. So let's go down the drivers as they are on track. Leading the race is Giuseppe Maggio in the BMW. Second is Ian Paskin in the McLaren. In third position at the moment is number 777. That's Matteo Hawk in the Ford Mustang. In fourth position, you've got D. Bean. He's driving the Lexus. In fifth position, you've got Robert Rockford in the most beautiful Castrol Oil GT colours of that Lexus car. Then you've got P6, which is Justin Beams driving the BMW. And in P7, you've got Richard Venema driving also the BMW. P8 is Anthony Smeeks. He's driving also the BMW. They're loving the BMs. Then you've got Craig Foreman driving that beautiful duck egg blue and orange AMG Mercedes. Her Tough is in P10 at the moment, and he's driving also an AMG Mercedes. Then you've got Tim Scapp. He is out there in the Mercedes, and he's holding P11 at the moment. P12 is Gerard Bergen, and he is driving the Ford Mustang. In 13th, you've got Ranjav Kalsi driving the Porsche 911, my favourite car of the night. Then you've got Peter Schmal. He is in the pits. I think he's retired for the evening, as has Lucas. So 13 left in the race, and Giuseppe Maggio leading this race at the moment by 2.6 seconds. But there's pit stops to be had. Down to Smeeks in the red BMW, still chasing furiously Richard Venema. Craig Foreman starting to make a bit of a move in that AMG Mercedes, so we'll be keeping an eye on him. He's not too far behind. And Robert Rockford still holding 5th position, but right now we're on this little scrap to see if Smeeks can make any sort of a move on Venema. It's not for the want of trying, I can tell you that. He's had about 6 or 7 goes, and it's only a matter of time before he makes it stick. Just going to take you on board Anthony Smeeks here and give you an idea what it's like to drive a lap right behind Richard Venema, and let's see what he can do. We'll stay on board for a full lap and give Anthony Smeeks some onboard love here. I'll be back with you in just 2 seconds. Sorry folks, I haven't been watching my chat. Good evening to Maverick. He's in saying hello. Everything is good, says Red Act, and also Keen. Well, that's a DNF, so yeah, it is. Hopefully you'll come back next week for another go, buddy, and don't lose heart. Back to trackside, and this battle between the two BMWs still going, and you can see the brake discs absolutely glowing there. He's obviously doing a lot of hard braking and trying his damnedest to get back into that 7th position. Ian Paskin in the McLaren, he's having a great race and he's starting to catch back a little bit of that time, 2.5 seconds behind. Then you've got Matteo Hawk in the black Ford Mustang with GB1 right on the front of her. Love that. Nice wee bit of advertisement. Here comes Beam, and right behind him, Rockford in P5. Now Anthony Smiggs still trying to really push this second BMW of Richard Venema along here. He's had a very, very patient drive, I must say, and he's doing absolutely everything he can to make a move. A fabulous little battle, but Craig Foreman is starting to see sights in front there. Let's go on with Foreman, see what he sees. He's in the AMG Merc, and he definitely has these drivers in their sight. They're up at the top of the hill. He's coming up to just starting the climb now, and he's definitely making inroads. So I'm going to keep a very close eye on Foreman here, because I believe he's making a move. Halfway through the race, and Giuseppe Maggio absolutely dominating this lead at the moment. But 2.8 seconds behind is Ian Paskin in this most beautiful, beautiful McLaren. Matteo Hawk, black Ford Mustang with the big GB1 in the front of it. Absolutely chuffed with that. Then you've Darrell Bean in the Lexus. Robert Rockford, he is in P5 at the moment in the Castrol Oil Lexus. And then you've got Justin Bean in the BMW at P6. Richard Venema, he's still in P7, pushing hard against Justin. And Anthony Smiggs, he's back there in P8 in the red outfit there. Craig Foreman, he is down in P9, and 10 is Per Tuff. Then Tim Schnaps, he's in the Mercedes AMG in P11, and Gerhard Bergen, he's in P12. Lonely old race for him tonight. Ranjov in the Porsche 911, in that olive green 911 GT3, still on track. This is the closest battle on the circuit at this moment in time. Fastest man on the track at the moment is Giuseppe Maggio with a best lap of 1:35.343. And he is now only 2.8 seconds ahead of Ian Paskin. On board with Paskin in round the left-hander, down through the S-bends. He's going to take every bit millimetre out of those apexes, and he does so. He's driving beautifully at the moment. Every week he's there and thereabouts, and Paskin is definitely one to be watching for this championship. But Giuseppe Maggio, he is definitely a very dominant lad in this GT3 racing. Excuse me. Oh, Jamie, what about you? He calls me the GOAT. I'm good, buddy. Absolutely good. Just trying to work out all these new controls that I've got here. I'm using OBS for this one. And there's a whole pile of different things to learn. Again, 25 minutes to go of this race, and I'm just going to run down the drivers as they are on track. So right out there in front still, Giuseppe Maggio in the BMW. In second place, Ian Paskin, only 2.5 seconds behind in the McLaren. Then you've got Matteo Hawk. He is in the Ford Mustang number 777 with the big GB1 in the front of it. And the back of it as well, I've just noticed. Brilliant stuff from Matteo. Darrell Bean driving the black Ford Mustang. He's in P4. And then you've got Robert Rockford in the Castrol Oil GT colours of the Lexus, sitting beautifully in P5. He's having a better night tonight. Justin Beams, he's driving the BMW in P6. And then Richard Venema, he's driving that beautiful BMW, still being tortured by Anthony Smeeks in P8. Craig Foreman is in P9 in the AMG Duck Egg Blue and Orange Mercedes, and then you've got Per Tuv in P10 in the other black and blue Vikings AMG Mercedes. Tim Schgab is still out there also in the Mercedes in P11, and Ranjav Kalsi driving that most gorgeous starry olive green Porsche 911 GT3. Gerard Bergen is out of the race for the looks of it. Peter Schonel is out of the race, and Lucas Ryshinsky all out of the race. So it's all going on still for this P1 position with only 23 minutes of this race to go. Back on board with Schmeeks. Two very, very equal drivers here, equal cars, and they are battling it out here for P7. But look who's coming for a bit of fun. Craig Foreman wants a wee bit of fun. He's now in P9 and catching up with Schmeeks and Venema. So the AMG Mercedes on the move. The lights are on. They're glowing brightly, and we've got ourselves a really, really good race. Looks so much fun. This is what I want to save for. Yeah, Jamie, it's absolutely amazing, buddy. And believe it or not, I have the graphics all turned down to minimum because of the setup I have down in my holiday home. But whenever I get back to Ballyclare, I'll be turning all those settings up to ultra. And I'll tell you what, the graphics are unbelievable. You would actually believe that the trees are real and the tarmac is real. But what is real is this battle between Venema, Schmeeks, and now Foreman has joined the party in the AMG Merc. This is a battle for this very valuable 7th place at the moment. On board with Foreman. And through the Senebesses, or S's, sorry. Interlagos, Brazil, Gavinbass1 with Turbo Turtle LMU GT3 racing tonight at its very, very best. Miguel still absolutely dominating this race from start to finish. He's still holding that 3.5 seconds lead over Paskin in the McLaren. Definitely getting dark and the lights are on and we're down to business. We've only got 20 minutes left of this race. It's going to be going into the dark by the time they finish. So nice to be doing a wee bit of nighttime commentary. Maceo Hawk in the Mustang, flashing the lights at Uncle Gavin. Good boy. I love it. Darrell Bean, here he comes. The two black machines are now going to be at it. Let's see what Bean can do. Let's ride on board. Look at him flashing the lights at Hawk. He's trying to put Hawk off, but Hawk's having none of it. Into the left-hander, up the hill they go. Back to the battle. Here they come. BMW, and followed by that AMG Mercedes. I must admit, Venema doing a phenomenal job there. He's been holding off Anthony Schmeeks for lap after lap after lap, and Schmeeks just doesn't seem to be able to make the move. But I'll tell you what, he's getting very, very close to the tail end of his sister BMW here. And I totally expect that red BMW in 8th position to try and make a move. But tell you what, they've got Craig Foreman big time knocking on the door here. Oh, this is a fabulous battle. I just can't keep my eyes off this. Schmeeks is trying his absolute damnedest to make a move on that BMW of Richard Venema. What a battle here. This is unbelievable stuff between these three guys. Nobody's given an inch to anybody, and they are battling it out here for this very, very precious P7 position. You'd nearly think this was a race for P1. Mikhail Hawk is in P4, and he's on the back of Beam. So Ford versus Lexus. Oh, Mikhail has to slam the brakes on there, but he still keeps very, very close to the the Lexus of Hawk, or Bean, sorry. Great scrap going on there as well. That's going to be one to watch for sure. Back to the rat race. I must admit, Richard Venema is having an exceptional drive tonight, trying to keep Anthony Smeeks away. Smeeks has been trying for the last 45 minutes to make a pass here. Can he eventually do it? He's going to try on the inside. This could be the first time that, oh yes, Smeeks looks like he's edged it and he owns the corner. So the first time, I think, between the two of them, maybe I'm wrong, but the first time I've seen as the discs glow in the dark of the BMW of Anthony Smeeks takes seventh position, and Craig Foreman still hanging in there very solidly. So Miguel is still out in front there by 4.5 seconds from Paskin. 12 minutes to go. Darrell Bean sitting in third in the Lexus. Then you've got Matteo Hawk. He's right in behind there, and Matteo's trying to make a move in the Mustang. So the Mustang versus the Lexus. It's a big race here, and definitely a podium position at stake here for the third position. Rockford's just had a very steady race in that Castrol Oil Lexus. Hasn't really made too many mistakes, sitting in 5th position comfortably. But Justin Bean, he's in P6. Then you've got the snake pit, and Anthony Smeeks made that move and puts Richard Venema behind him. Craig Foreman is now right in the game, only 8 tenths behind. And that AMG Merc pushing really, really hard for that precious position of now P6 that Justin Bean holds. Or sorry, Anthony Smeeks holding 7th, Justin's holding 6th. Poor Tough is still out there and blattering away in that AMG Mercedes. Tim Schnapp also, pretty lonely race from them. Ranjav Kalsi still driving away there in that beautiful 911 in 12th position. And Gerhard Bergen and Peter and Luke all in the pits. They've retired for the evening. But Giuseppe Maggio, can't take it away from him. 10 minutes to go. Darkness is falling on this Interlagos track in Brazil tonight. You're along with the Turbo Turtle LMU Racing League on a Tuesday night. I'm Gavinbass1, and we're coming to the last 10 minutes of this race this evening. On with the leader. Absolutely quality drive from the McLaren in 2nd position. Great shots from the helicopter. You can hear the rotors just flying about in the background as Matteo is still trying to make this move on Darrell Bean. Just shows you how overtaking is so difficult. You can see Craig Foreman in that AMG Mercedes still hasn't made a move on Venema. Venema has dropped away back slightly now from Anthony Smeeks. But here comes the AMG Merc. Oh, Craig Foreman's driving brilliantly here. He really deserves the pass, but he's trying absolutely everything. He really needs to be on the bumper of that pink car to make a move along here. So it's AMG Mercedes versus the BMW along the straight. Let's go trackside again, see what this looks like going down the straight. Here they come. Mackay still trying to make a move on Darrell. Mackay, sorry, is up into P3, so Mackay in a podium position. Rockford in fourth. Solid race by Robert Rockford in the Castrol Oil Lexus in P4, supporting the number 17 number. Ian Paskin must have made a mistake. He was sitting in second for a long time there. I don't see exactly what happened, but he's now given Anthony Schmeeks a real battle here. And look at this going on behind them as well. Alma Craig Foreman. Oh, a wee bit of a dig there. So Foreman got a little nudge there from Venema. Paskin P6 now having a look at Anthony Schmeeks. Four minutes and 55 to go. Craig Foreman having another look again at Richard Venema. The stars are out, the flies are on the windscreen. Can Foreman make a move up into P7 before the race runs out? Only 3 minutes left, so probably only enough for a couple of laps. Oh, he's very close this time. Foreman might just try the move here. Let's go to trackside, see what this looks like. Oh, a nice lit braking move from the Mercedes, but just outsmarted there by Venema. But they're side by side again, round the left-hander. And Foreman takes the lead on the track at the moment between these two, and it's a drag race right down to the very bottom left-hander. The Mercedes should be able to make the move and keep the inside, and Foreman definitely holding that P7 position. Can Venema take it back? Who knows, but only 2 minutes left of this race. On board with the leader. Ranjav Kalsi in that 911's getting a P10 here at the moment. Peter in the, Perthoff in the AMG Mercedes. So only 47 seconds to go. And we're on to the last lap with the leader of Giuseppe Maggio. This is definitely the last lap of the race. Superb drive from Giuseppe Maggio. So here you go. Here's your race winner. And taking the win tonight with a lot of style is Giuseppe Maggio in the BMW. Flashing those lights at Uncle Gavin. He loves it. A little bit of a wiggle. Then you have P2, Darrell Bean. Flashing away at those lights. Great race, Darrell. Well done, the P2. Then you've got Mackay. And over that line he goes in P3. Rockford. Flashing away. They love to flash, these guys, they really do. Super race by Rockford. He takes P5 or P4, and P5 is going to be Anthony Schmeeks. Then you've got Craig Foreman. Here he comes in that most beautiful duck egg and orange livered Mercedes AMG. And over the line he goes in P11. Richard Venema takes P7. And Perthoff is 8. 9th is Ranjev Kalsi in the 911 GT3 Turbo. Great race from him, 9th position. Then you've got Ian Paskin, who's in the pits. Justin Beams, all in the pits. Schnapps in the pits. Bergen, all in the pits. So there you go. That was your race for this evening for the Turbo Turtle Racing League on a Tuesday night. What a super night racing. I must admit, I really enjoyed that. Hope you did too. I'm Gavinbass1. This was Turbo Turtle Racing Live, and we'll be back with you next Tuesday night for another phenomenal race. This league is gathering up pace, 15 drivers tonight, and yeah, I would expect that to be even more for next week. And then as the numbers get bigger and bigger, they're going to be introducing the hypercars alongside, and the two classes will be racing together. So it's exciting times for Turbo Turtle Racing, and anybody that's tuning in or has tuned in or wants to watch this, if you have a PC and you want to get involved, it's so easy. Just give me a DM and I'll stick you in the right direction. So it's good night from Gavin Bass.
Rev it up, let it go. Welcome to the show. Racing hearts, burning dreams. It's a wild rodeo. Cruising down the asphalt, GT3s in line. Hypercar screaming like a shot of dynamite. Welcome to the Turbo Turtle League. Feel the heat rise. This is where you fly. This is how we ride. Oh, feel the roar. Engines dominate the floor. Oh, trust the thrill. Racing beats like a drill. Gavinbass1 on the mic, calling every turn. This is the fever pitch where the rubber meets the burn. Welcome to Turbo Turtle, racing like never before. This is back in madness, can't take it anymore. Speed demons on the asphalt, chaos on the track. Buckle up, hold tight, ain't no turning back. Watch the rivals clash, fierce as fire and ice. Hypercars flashing by, living on the edge of life. Ignition set to overdrive in the heat of the night.